Hi everyone, this is Pierce Aslan. I'm the chef and part owner over at Industry Standard, downtown Phoenix on 2nd Street in Roosevelt. I wanted to bring you guys into our new concept, fun neighborhood industry place that we have a lot of eclectic, different global inspired items that we're rolling around playing with. And I'm gonna show you a couple today, and I hope you guys come in and enjoy them with us. I'm gonna be showing you my vodka pasta today and walk you through and show you all the ingredients and steps to make it look simple, but I hope you guys come in and enjoy it with me. So we're gonna get over here, grab our spicy vodka sauce. We take 6 ounces of this, and the sauce is made about 4 hours. A lot of garlic, shallot, chili flake, tomato. You're gonna be cooking everything down until it gets this super beautiful, nice consistency. And yes, we do use actual vodka. I know some restaurants don't, but we do. Season everything, even though it's already seasoned. My pasta water is seasoned as well. Once this heats up, we're gonna be adding our beautiful radiatore pasta, which is this beautiful, interesting shape. My servers call it brain pasta, but it holds sauce wonderfully. It has a lot of great ridges that capture that and allow the sauce to adhere to it. And it's one of my favorite ones. And it's something you don't see at a lot of places. So I like to put my own little twist on it instead of just having a traditional vodka rigatoni. So now that the sauce is starting to warm up, and one fun thing not a lot of people know about this place is this is a hoodless kitchen. So there's no fryer, there's no big industrial hoods. We use a couple induction burners, do a lot of prep, a lot of intense steps to make everything super delicious, but very easy to execute. But on your end, you would never even notice. So I'm gonna drop my pasta in the water, which is already par blanche. This is 6 ounces of pasta, so we can control the portions. So you guys always have a consistent meal every single time. Once the pasta hits that water and warms up, which will take about like 1 minute, we'll get the sauce nice and hot, which one good advantage of using an induction burner is it heats up much faster than you would see at a normal gas fire range. So now that it's bubbling, I'm gonna drop the heat just a little bit, and we're gonna go to our plate up, which I take a honey whipped ricotta that I make in-house. Just whip it really nice so it's very loose, vibrant, has a little bit of sweetness to it. And then we're just gonna create a little ring around it. I don't like putting the cheese on top of the pasta because I feel like that makes the diner have to mix it in. And that's not what we're worried about. I want you to be able to control every single bite without having to jeopardize your sauce. So now that the sauce is nice and hot, I'm gonna drain the extra water. I don't know if you noticed on the back of my pasta basket, I have a little ladle. That's because pasta water makes everything better. We'll do a nice little toss. We're gonna let that simmer just for a second, just so we can get all that beautiful sauce in every nook and cranny. No one wants a dry pasta. Now it's almost done, I'm gonna hit it with a tiny little bit of pasta water because that beautiful starch in it adds a creaminess to it. That's the sound you're looking for too. All right, now we're gonna go plate it. So I always try to keep it as tight as possible in the center. And get every little nook and cranny. Like I said, who doesn't want all that sauce? And then we're gonna finish this off by putting some fresh torn basil on top of the leaves. And then I'm gonna hit it, the outside rim with a little bit of pepper and olive oil, just to give that seasoning and give it a more natural look. You got the olive oil right behind you. And that's it. That's our spicy vodka rigatoni. You can come in and enjoy this every single day. It's one of our most popular and brand new dishes. And we have a couple other dishes right behind you that I'm gonna walk through that are 2 of my personal favorites and my staff's. So I have my charred broccolini. This has a house-made romesco sauce, which is Marcona almonds, roasted red peppers, sherry vinegar, a little bit of chili flake, whipped up and get this beautiful bright orange hue to it. And then I'm taking broccolini, tossing it with oil, salt, and pepper, and charred it in my oven at a high temperature to retain a little bit of crisp to it, but also cook it down nicely. And then I'm doing a toasted lemon breadcrumb on top of it. Then this is our spicy cucumber salad. So this is Persian cucumbers smashed with red onions, a house-made ponzu sauce that has a little bit of heat from sambal and bright acid notes from the yuzu. It's gonna be tossed with sesame seeds and then topped with a ton of fresh herbs, cilantro, mint, a little bit more sesame seeds on top of it, and a little bit of that residual sauce onto it, so you get nice, refreshing, cool, crisp bites. Nothing too crazy, but it's a really nice summertime snack, especially with a great cocktail. These are some of the dishes that we have here. I hope you guys come in and check them out, and join us and give us a chance. Hi guys, Pierce Aslan over at Industry Standard. I'm one of the business partners and chef. We're on 2nd Street in Roosevelt. We have a beautiful new menu, globally inspired, some snacks, some new entrees, and a couple new items that I'm running as specials all the time. We're brand new to the Valley. We're directly across the street from Arizona Wilderness. We hope you come down here and try our new food. We have an amazing cocktail program as well. I'm gonna go over some of my favorite dishes and some of my new items as well, to hopefully get you to come here and experience them with me. So we're gonna be going over my half-roasted chicken, which there's a lot to it, but we're gonna go through it all together. It's a beautiful dish that I take a half-roasted chicken, dry brine it overnight to pull all the moisture out of it. Then I'm gonna make basically a chimichurri to marinate and really get into the chicken and allow that to sit for at least 12 hours. We're roasting it, getting it cooked all the way through in our oven, and getting a nice crisp skin to it. And after that, we're gonna be going to a house-made pan sauce. So I'm taking all the leftover chicken bones and roasting it and making a chicken stock, and then reducing that by adding more ingredients to it and making a jus. And then taking that and cooking it down with even more ingredients to make this beautiful lemon pan jus that goes on top of it. It has this bright, wonderful notes to it, not like a gravy, but let's just say a fancy gravy. You're gonna get these beautiful garlic smashed potatoes with it and some charred broccolini, and we're gonna walk through each one of those little dishes. I have it all styled out right now, and we're gonna put this dish together. So come join me. So I have my chicken right here, roasted off, nice crisp skin, and the broccolini right next to it to get it. We're gonna take this, now that it's cooked all the way through and warmed up, and cut it in half to make it a little bit easier for everybody to enjoy and get everything plated. But first, I'm gonna put my beautiful garlic smashed potatoes that, the reason why they always taste better in a restaurant, because there's a lot of butter in it, but we're not ashamed of that. You're gonna steep it with a lot of garlic, thyme, rosemary, black peppercorn, and then smash it all together and cream that together. So we're gonna take a nice heaping portion of this and put it directly in the center of the plate to kind of be our bridge between both, but also create a vessel, because who doesn't love that extra gravy on our chicken? So next, we're gonna take our chicken, and you have a whole half-roasted chicken right here. So what I'm gonna do is take my knife and go directly underneath the hip, and just kind of give it a nice little smash like that. And this allows us to take the chicken and rest it, and you can see how beautiful and juicy that is. And then put the other piece right there and have that. Next, we're gonna take our broccolini and put it right over here. And the piece of resistance, stumbling, is our pan sauce, which I think makes just everything so much better. This takes 6 hours to reduce down and get this beautiful nappe finish to it, but it adds such a depth of flavor to it and nice citrus notes to it that I think really make this chicken dish stand on its own. So I'm gonna pour it a little bit on top of the chicken. I don't wanna take away too much of that crisp skin. And we're gonna create a nice little boat right in that mashed potatoes. And that's our new entree over here. We're working on a couple new ones just to kind of elevate and bring everything over here. I hope you come in and try this. And now we're gonna show off 2 of my favorite snacks and little shareables and like little treats. So first we have our tuna crudo, which is beautiful wild-caught tuna with a house-made yuzu ponzu and some charred green onions on top of it. And then we have our confit tomatoes, So we confit these in extra virgin olive oil, a ton of garlic, some rosemary, some thyme, and just let these slowly cook in those fats until they're nice and tender and able to squish and spread on the bread. And we have our honey ricotta underneath it, some house-made basil pesto, which does have pine nuts in it. And it's all put together with some toasted focaccia from Noble Bread. All of our bread is from Noble. They're absolutely incredible, and I wouldn't go anywhere else. Jason's the best. So it's kind of like a deconstructed like bruschetta or like little caprese, if you will. But it's a beautiful, light, refreshing dish that you can share or just enjoy it by yourself. And you have these wonderful cocktails to pair all this with. And I'm excited for you guys to come in and experience all this with us. So we're over at Industry Standard. My name's Pierce. I hope I see you soon.